Hello everyone, welcome to back my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before starting the video, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. The bold and the beautiful spoilers reveal that Daphne Rose, Muriel Hilaire, is back. The nose insisted she wasn't there for Forrester Creations but for her friend. While that might be true, could Carter Walton, Lawrence St. Victor, be unable to resist her pull that work out to Hope Logan's, Annika Noel, benefit and get her back together with her true soulmate? Let's start off with Daphne, who has suddenly returned to Los Angeles from Paris. Steffy Forrester Finnegan, Jacqueline Missinswood, previously asked Daphne to come back, but she refused. The nose's heart was just too broken over Carter proposing to Hope. However, Daphne's return will leave Carter and Eric Forrester, John McCook, really grateful. The company does need her as she is the face of the perfume line. Despite Daphne saying she's just back to support Steffy after the shooting, she is a strategic personality. So Daphne likely already has a plan and wouldn't bother coming to FC if she was just here for Steffy. After all, Daphne tends to leave a lasting impression. Carter is committed to Hope and the two are engaged. However, Hope only forgave Carter and accepted his proposal because of Liam Spencer, Scott Clifton. The man was dying, so how could Hope say no to Liam? With Daphne back in town, Carter might try to stay faithful to Hope. However, Carter might not be able to resist temptation anymore. It's quite possible that Carter could cheat on Hope with the nose. The bold and the beautiful spoilers reveal that Daphne might have more opportunities than usual right now. Hope and Steffy are both spending a lot of time with Liam at his bedside. It is teased that Liam and Steffy will bond during the week of July 28. However, I wonder if they will talk about Liam's heart now that he's not dying anymore. Maybe Liam will admit that he wishes he could have Hope back. It is also assumed that Hope will continue spending time with Liam while he recovers. It seems that Hope truly cares for Liam and vice versa. Hope's life hasn't gone well since her division from Liam. So, if Carter ends up in bed with Daphne, could it be a blessing in disguise? Hope might be hurt, but it could also turn her closer to her true soulmate, Liam. A shocking betrayal in the shadows of Forrester. In the heart of Los Angeles, where fashion, family, and fiery romance intertwine, another scandal brews. One that will send ripples through the lives of everyone at Forrester Creations. Carter Walton, the ever-loyal CEO, the man with the kind eyes and the conflicted heart, may be about to make the biggest mistake of his life. And ironically, it might just pave the path for Hope Logan to finally meet the man who can truly understand her soul. After months of whispers, stolen glances, and undeniable tension, Carter finds himself caught between loyalty and lust. His relationship with Hope Logan, once tender, respectful, and full of promise, is now strained. Hope has grown increasingly withdrawn, and Carter, ever the fixer, tried everything to close the emotional gap. But what he couldn't have anticipated was the entrance of someone from his past who would shatter his resolve. Enter Zoe, and the resurfacing of old flames. That's right. Zoe Buckingham, fierce, unapologetic, and forever complicated, has returned to Los Angeles. Not to beg for forgiveness or reclaim lost time, but to re-establish herself in the fashion world. And maybe reclaim the man she once thought she'd marry. Zoe's return catches Carter off guard. One day she's in the office, confidently presenting a new lingerie line for the Intimates division, and the next, she's lingering in Carter's office, reminiscing about the life they could have had. One evening after a long strategy session, and perhaps one too many glasses of wine, Carter and Zoe share a moment. One that turns into a kiss, and then into something more. Carter cheats. And it's not just a kiss in the dark. It's a full-blown night of passion that he instantly regrets. But regret doesn't erase reality. And secrets in Los Angeles? They never stay buried. Hope overhears everything, and her world crashes. Hope gets stayed late at Forrester to work on the upcoming Hope for the Future relaunch, and ironically, she was on her way to surprise Carter with takeout from their favorite vegan bistro. But as she walked past his office, she overheard Zoe's voice, sultry, confident, and unmistakably familiar. She peeks in. What she sees isn't just a betrayal. It's humiliation, it's devastation. The man she trusted, who promised he was nothing like Thomas, nothing like Liam, had done the one thing she thought he never would. Hope doesn't confront him. Not yet. She walks away, quietly, her heart shattering. And just like that, Hope Logan's world collapses once again. Brooke's warning echoes, and Hope turns cold. Back at the Logan estate, Hope sits in silence as Brooke pours her a glass of wine. She hasn't said a word about what she saw. But Brooke can tell something is wrong. He did something, didn't he? Brooke prods. Was it Carter? Hope finally breaks down, sobbing. Brooke comforts her, but there's an edge of "I told you so" in her voice. She never fully trusted Carter, not because he was a bad man, but because he carried the weight of his past loves into every new romance. Brooke reminds Hope that maybe, just maybe, she needs to stop trying to patch herself up with men who are just not enough. Enter John Finn Finnegan, an unlikely friendship. Hope's heartbreak leads her to a surprising confidant, Dr. John Finnegan. She runs into him at Il Giardino, both trying to escape the chaos of their respective lives. Finn, still reeling from Sheila's supposed transformation, Steffi's unpredictable moods, and his increasing sense of isolation, finds Hope's vulnerability refreshing. Hope, in turn, finds peace in Finn's quiet strength. Their first real conversation is simple. Honest, no pretenses. Finn doesn't judge, he listens. And as Hope opens up about Carter's betrayal, Finn nods in understanding, because he's been there too. Betrayal, secrets, pain. They begin meeting regularly. Coffee turns into late-night walks on the beach. Laughter returns. Finn sees Hope, not as Liam's ex, not as the face of a fashion line, but as a woman deserving of deep, unconditional love. And Hope starts to feel something she hasn't in a long time: safety. Thomas returns, and he's not happy. When Thomas Forrester returns from Paris after hearing about Carter's betrayal, he assumes it's his time. That Hope, heartbroken and vulnerable, will finally run into his arms. But she doesn't. In fact, she's distant, kind, but distant, and Thomas can sense there's someone else. He follows her, and what he sees shakes into his core. Hope and Finn, laughing, sharing a quiet moment in front of the Santa Monica Pier, holding hands. Thomas explodes in private. He vents to Steffi, who's equally stunned and slightly annoyed. Finn was supposed to be her rock. Now he's becoming Hope's. Steffi confronts her husband. Finn doesn't deny the growing bond, but he insists it's nothing inappropriate. She listens to me, he says quietly. She sees me. Steffi walks away seething. She always takes what's mine, she mutters. Liam's guilt. And the realization. Liam, meanwhile, starts to notice the shift too. He sees Hope laughing again, glowing, even. But the source isn't him, it's Finn. The man who saved his life once. The man married to his ex-wife. The lines are tangled, but Liam can't deny what his gut is telling him. Finn might be the one man who could love Hope the way he never could. Instead of fighting, Liam surprisingly steps back. He tells Hope in a soft moment of clarity, "I just want you to be happy. Even if it's not with me." For once, Liam Logan Spencer doesn't waffle. He lets go. And that, perhaps, is the most shocking twist of all. Carter confesses, and Hope walks away. After days of guilt, Carter finally confesses. He tells Hope about the night with Zoe. He says all the right things, how it meant nothing, how he was in a dark place, how he hates himself for it. But Hope is done, not with anger, not with bitterness, but with quiet resolution. "I thought you were different," she says. "But you're not. You're just another man who didn't see me clearly enough to stay faithful." Carter pleads, but Hope walks away. And as she steps out of his office, she doesn't cry. She doesn't collapse. She smiles. Because she knows now, her true path has only just begun. Ridge's warnings, and Finn's final choice. Ridge Forrester gets wind of the Finn-Hope situation, and he's not pleased. He confronts Finn directly. "You're married to my daughter. Whatever's going on with Hope, end it." But Finn doesn't back down. He tells Ridge that Steffi has been distant for months, that their marriage has become about control and appearances. And that Hope, she's light in a world that's felt too heavy. Ridge warns him, "You walk down this path, there's no coming back." Finn replies, "Maybe that's what I need." A new chapter. Hope's real soulmate. The story doesn't end with fireworks or scandalous elopements. Not yet. But as Hope and Finn sit under the stars one night, their hands quietly interlocked, there's something in the air. Peace. Hope finally speaks the words that surprise even herself. "I'm not ready for another relationship, but I'm ready to stop hurting." Finn nods. "Then let's just heal together." It's not a love affair born of chaos. It's a connection born of trust. And maybe, just maybe, it's the kind of love that lasts. Because sometimes, the worst betrayal leads to the best beginning. Steffi demands answers, and gets more than she bargained for. Zoe's return shakes up more than just Carter's life. Could she have eyes on Thomas next? Brooke warns Finn, "Don't break her." Liam starts a surprising new chapter with an unexpected ally, Daphne. And Ridge discovers a secret from Taylor's past that could rock the Forrester family forever. Thanks for watching this video, and please subscribe our BOLD and BAUTFULUPDAT YouTube channel for more update news.